My name is Rosemary Dzus. I've been an artist for quite a long time. I got a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree from the University of Manitoba in the mid-1970s. I majored in photography, so I was doing photography as an art form as well as working in the photographic field as an industrial photographer. Later on, I got a degree in environmental studies from the University of Winnipeg in the sciences, and then kind of left the art scene behind for a few years and then got back into it later. Right now, I'm working in a lot of different media. I do collage, pen and ink. I work in acrylic paints, and I'm exploring filmmaking and printmaking at the moment. The body of work that's going to be seen in Wasagaming is inspired by the view of the Leamington, Ontario marina. My husband and I took several years and lived in different places across Canada. We spent a year in the Annapolis Valley. We spent a year in Montreal, and then in Leamington, Ontario, and then in East End, Saskatchewan. So we traveled around quite a bit and had a wonderful time at all of those places. So we lived right across from the harbor in Leamington, which is on Lake Erie. And I decided I was going to do a daily visual diary. So I went out every morning at 7:30 and took a picture of the marina, the harbor, actually the entrance to the harbor really. And then I painted it. I used different media. I did watercolor, I did acrylic, I did pen and ink, I did watercolor pencil, and a number of other media. I wanted to keep my interest throughout the whole year because I was planning to do this for a full year, and I did. So there are 365 pieces in the exhibit, and each piece is 5 by 7. The whole exhibit takes about 75 feet of wall space, and all of the images are set up as a calendar page, so each month has its own sheet, and the small paintings are set up on that sheet. I started out in this project to understand more fully how to paint skies, all clouds, and the water. Water is fairly challenging to paint, and I wanted to get a grasp of how to paint water, and so painting water every day was very helpful for that. One of the things that I was concerned about when I started the project was that the entrance to the harbor would look the same every day, but it actually didn't. The clouds were different, the water was different based on the direction of the wind and what the weather was like, a number of other factors. So every single day brought a different image. Sometimes there was wildlife, sometimes there was ice, sometimes there was snow, sometimes I think there was only one day in the whole year when the water was absolutely calm. So that was an interesting observation. I also found that the experience made me more observant of what was going on around me, and it became kind of a personal diary of my own moods and emotions throughout that year. I really enjoyed doing this practice. I enjoyed making the body of work. It was definitely something that I looked forward to every day.